So Google rolled out some major updates to BARD, and both from the perspective of the performance and the UI, it now kind of looks like ChatGPT and to some extent GPT-4. Here's a quick walkthrough of the updates that were made, right? So it's now available in more places. There is Google Lens in BARD, which is one of the major updates where you can now upload images and talk about those images to Google BARD. There is, feature to read the output generated by BARD. You can now pin and see recent threads. You can share your BARD conversation with others, modify BARD's responses, and then export your code, Python code specifically, to both Google Colab and Replete. And these are, trust me, huge updates for the ecosystem, because I'm going to show you how it impacts the overall, set of things you can do on BARD, right? So the interface looks very similar to ChatGPT, right? So if you click here on the left side, you'll see there is this history of chats that pop out. And one of the things that I don't like is on the left side you see the address, your own address, which I don't know what's the point of adding that on the UI. Anyway, so we're going to be testing all of the major features out today. Let's say we start by uploading a file. I'm going to be uploading an image of a person. I'm going to be uploading a meme, because one of the things that you should be aware of is that if you upload the images of people today, BARD will not be able to give you the output for those images, because it's kind of trying to not, throw out data about the people or the images that you publish, right? So people can easily manipulate and upload wrong details. So let's say, what's this image about, right? Now we obviously know this is a meme, but let's see if BARD is able to identify that this is a meme. What we can then do is, generate more ideas for the meme per se. So let's say, you can see that this is a cartoon character. The text in the image says this is most likely from the animated television series called Futurama, and his name is Philip Fry, right? He's known for his skeptical and suspicious personality, so it's no surprise that he would have a suspicious look on his face. If you would want to listen to how BARD would read this, let's also try that feature right away. Let's see.
The image you sent me is a cartoon character with a suspicious look on his face. The text in the image says, "That looks suspicious." The character is most likely from the animated television series Futurama, and the specific character is Philip J. Fry. Fry is known for his skeptical and suspicious personality, so it's no surprise that he would have a suspicious look on his face.
Yeah, that's a pretty natural sounding audio, to be honest, right? And here are a few more things that now you can do because of the fact that it supports images, right? So for example, you wanted to generate more meme ideas. It tells you what are the potential captions for this image, right? So that looks suspicious. Fry doesn't trust anything. Don't believe everything you see. Beware of scams. Trust your gut. So these are pretty natural sounding prompts. You can also tell it to make it more funnier. Make captions more funnier. Let's see what it generates. So that looks suspicious, or is it just my imagination? Not sure what I'm looking at, but it's definitely suspicious. So this is a pretty interesting way to now generate image ideas for social media, memes, you name it, right? So one of the other things that you can also now do is you can modify responses directly here by telling it to either make it more shorter, longer, simpler, casual, or more professional. You can also export this in Gmail and Google Docs, or just merely Google it from this point, right? So if you look at this platform now, it can genuinely see, it can hear what you want to say, and it can talk about what it's generating. So it's pretty much the closest to what a human can do at this point of time, right? So I'm also going to be testing out the code and how you can, push that code to directly Google Colab and Replete directly from BARD. But note that if you upload human images now, it's not going to work. So I'm going to show you what I mean by that. So let's say I upload this image of this meme, and you can see when you post this, it should fail. It should not work. Again, it takes merely a few seconds to kind of analyze and generate the final output. But you can see it can't process the images of people yet. So let's say we wanted to generate code now. and I'm going to use the speech to text feature. Can you generate a Python code to convert, say, an Excel file into CSV? One of the things that I realized that you don't know where to stop, because there is very little haptic feedback here. So maybe something they can fix along with the address thing, right? Yeah, so it's able to now generate the code for you. Convert say. Okay, should kind of do some cleaning. It's really converting a say file into a CSV file. So it's pretty funny it would do that. Anyway, so the code is okay. Like with my understanding of Python, it looks okay. You can now kind of directly export this into Collab or Replit, and both of these are environments where you can run this code, right? But be a bit careful if you haven't used these. Some of these are paid, so if you try to run there, it'll probably cost you some money. So be careful. You can also directly copy it and run it in your local system, or you can, run it to whichever environment you would want to, right? It currently does not support running it on BARD itself, something that GPT-4 does, but I'm sure Google is moving really fast with this now, and I'm sure in the next few releases it should be able to get there. And these are all the major updates that I wanted to cover from the standpoint of Google Bard per se. I'm really excited to see where Bard goes. Some of the responses that I'm getting from Bard now are relatively comparable or better than GPT-4. So I'm not really sure if I should be subscribed to GPT-4 anymore, but I'll keep you guys posted on how things work out here, and if there are major updates, we'll cover more in the future. If you're interested to stay ahead in generative AI, though, join our Discord channel. So thank you so much and have a good one.